We're back here up on the stage at the Heartland Cafe. You are listening to the Live from the Heartland show, Michael James and Katie Hogan. And we have two of our neighbors here. We have Fred Anzevino, who is the director and the artistic creative force behind Theo Ubique Theater. And then we also have Amanda Hartley, who has been in a number of the Theo Ubique plays and will be in their Christmas production coming up. So we're going to hear a little bit about Smokey Joe's Cafe, which is a musical done currently at the No Exit, which is the tunes of Lieber and Stoller, where a number of the coaster tunes are written by them as well as others. And we're going to hear a little bit about Fred's future plans. So good morning to both of you.
Thank you. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Michael and Katie Hogan.
So nice to have you, Fred.
Baby blues.
Ooh, baby.
I'm sitting with two people with beautiful baby blue eyes.
Well, and Jack Mack, the guy who just left, had some pretty good baby blues, too.
And my son Hal wrote a tune called, it's got Blue Eyes in it, but there's a lot of Blue Eyes songs.
So, Michael, you went to go see Smokey Joe's Cafe last night.
Yeah, I thought it kind of reminded me of going to the Low State or the Brooklyn Paramount back in the 50s when I would go hear the doo-wop songs, you know, Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers, the Coasters, Jerry Lee Lewis, Fats Domino. You know, these were exciting things for a 12, 13, 14-year-old kid.
You know what's interesting is Smokey Joe's Cafe originated in Chicago.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it played at the Royal George. I'm not sure, 1996 or 95.
There was a customer here last night who said he was going to the other theater up the block, but he said he'd already seen Smokey Joe's in New York. So it's been around.
Oh, it's been around, yeah. It's what they call a jukebox musical. So basically,
and there is a 59 Rockola.
There's
in there.
a wonderful jukebox in there, yeah.
Which probably
Rockola,
could be for sale.
Rockola, which was made in Chicago.
But it was called Baby That Is Rock and Roll when it first played at the Royal George. And it's these incredible songwriters, Lieber and Stoller, who wrote a lot of the songs during the 50s, you know, songs like Young Blood, Ruby Baby, Dance With Me, Kansas City, I'm gonna Kansas City.
You know, I still have that 78 by Wilbur Harrison. Going to be standing on the corner of 12th Street and Vine with my Kansas City baby and my bottle of Kansas City wine.
Yeah, and so
because we all know they make some good wine in Kansas City.
Fools fall in love just like schoolgirls.
Ow.
Remember that one?
Yeah, do a little more.
Yeah.
Do a little more, Fred. You ought to be in the play yourself.
I used to.
Yeah.
You should, Fred. I keep telling him. He wants to direct.
And then the big one is they say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. So it's got quite an evening of nostalgia, great music.
How have your audiences been?
You know, they've been very good. We were supposed to close November 11th. We've extended through...
He extended because he hadn't been able to get on the show and talk about it yet. So I said, you got to do it. So they extended it till December 2nd.
It's interesting. Yeah, December 2nd. It's interesting because this was our fall show. And usually in theater in Chicago, all the theater companies put out their best in the fall because it's their first opening, you know.
Right.
So we had to compete with a lot of big shows happening in the city. So now things are calming down. So now we can.
Did you get a Jeff recommendation on this show?
Yes, we did.
You did. So,
yes, we did.
And you have won with Theo Ubique's plays. You've had a Jeff recommendation for years now and won a lot of top musical awards.
This last year we won with The Light in the Piazza. It won 6 Jeff Awards.
You clean up, dude.
I co-directed that with...
Someone should buy your contract and move you to the higher level.
Yeah, that would be nice. Anyway, this show is being directed and choreographed by Brenda Didier.
All right, Brenda.
Who also did the Light in the Piazza with me. She choreographed Evita. She's a wonderful woman, director, choreographer. And we put it together, and she's got quite a little jukebox musical going on in there. You know, the place looks great.
I was totally blown away by the way the place looks. I mean, for those of you who have not been to Theo Ubique down at the No Exit. It is every time they do a play, they totally revamp it, build a new stage. You don't know if they're coming from the back or the front or the side or outside. You know, it's just people are. It's unbelievable. And the set it's supposed to be an old juke joint, you know, from the '50s. It has some great photographs, if I don't say so myself. And up on the walls, it has that old jukebox. It looks great. It feels great. You do a great job, whoever your set designer is.
Adam Vaness, you know, he's been with me for a while. The thing is, Smokey Joe's doesn't really have a storyline. It's a very thin storyline, I would say. You know, it's pretty much about this cafe that closed down. And then through
I couldn't quite follow it, but that's where
it's about the music.
She comes in with the money at the end of the first act, and that's like the deal. They got it going still.
So they fantasize about it happening again, but it was all a dream.
Spoiler alert.
It was all kind of a dream at the end, you know. But just to take you on a little bit of something. It's not really a book musical. That's why they call them jukebox musicals. You know, basically to honor the music of the composers. You know.
You're listening to Live from the Heartland Show on WLUW 887 Chicago Sound Alliance. We're brought to you every Saturday morning, 9 to 10 a.m. from the stage here at the Heartland Cafe. And you can see earlier editions if you go to youtube.com/heartlandmedia. And we're sitting here with two people out of one of the wonderful New England states, a little tiny one called Rhode Island. We got Fred Anzevino, we got Amanda Hartley.
You guys are both from Rhode Island?
Yeah, how did you two end up linking up and working together?
I got to tell that story about, I don't know, what year was it, Amanda, that we did this, the Jacques Brel?
We did Jacques Brel in 2004.
So 2004, I put out an audition notice for Jacques Brel, an original Jacques Brel show. And in walks this young woman, Amanda Hartley, and I'm looking at and I rarely look at resumes unless, you know, I hear someone sing. And
don't say that out loud over there.
No, I hear them sing, and if they're really good,
like the teacher doesn't read the finals.
No,
I'll give you a B.
No, if they catch my eye, then I'll pick the resume up and I'll look at it. And Amanda caught my eye, and I picked up the resume, her resume and picture. And I see Rhode Island College, 2000. What, Amanda? Did you graduate?
2002.
2002, and I was like, and here we are in Chicago. I was like, Rhode Island College, a theater degree in 2002. I got my theater degree in 1983 from Rhode Island College. And so I was shocked, you know.
20 years later,
it's always so much fun to see someone that graduated from your school who's 25 years younger than you.
Yeah.
You know, and she said yes, and we had, and even some of the old teachers that we had, they were much older. That she had P.W. Hutchinson.
Yeah, he just retired actually, but he was still the head of the department.
He's still alive too. He's a he's a Facebook friend of mine actually.
Me too.
We call him Doc Hutchinson. Very cool guy. But anyway, Rhode Island College when I was there, had a very strong program in theater, and I think it's even more so now. I mean, they have connections with Trinity Square Repertory Company. They have master's programs now in directing and acting. And what was your experience like, Amanda?
Well, you know, it was a good one. I had gone to another college before, so I only had 3 years there. But I was the mistress in Evita, and I was April and Company. So I had some really kind of great experiences, you know, getting started with musical theater.
And what brought you to Chicago?
Well, I had heard that it had a great theater community. And that's what I came for back in 2002, right after college. And I've been here ever since, and I absolutely love it. I love Chicago. There's so many good companies. I've been very lucky and fortunate to have worked with a lot of really great companies here.
Amanda, by the way, is a Jeff Award-winning actress. She won a Best Supporting Actress in a musical a couple of years ago called The Robber Bridegroom.
Yep, with Griffin Theater Company, another really great company here in town.
And you're about to come back to Theo Ubique.
Oh, yeah, and I'm absolutely delighted. You know, Fred and I have worked together now. I think this is our third or fourth time.
Yeah, the last time we hooked up, we did a Some Enchanted Evening at the No Exit Cafe, and they picked it up in St. Charles, the
Fox Valley Rep.
Fox Valley Rep.
We
And
did it this summer.
we did it last summer at the Fox Valley Rep at the Pheasant
Fred,
Run.
you've been branching out. I didn't even know.
Do you know that place, Fox Valley Rep?
Yeah, I know of it.
It's
Fox
interesting.
Valley, I know there was a guy out there on the Fox River who used to dump industrial waste, and he was
Oh.
like
That'd be a different thing
radical guy,
altogether.
different story.
Well, this place is called the Pheasant Run Resort.
Pheasant Run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
very
a big
famous.
golf course. It's basically for golfing, you know, but it's got
Mom
a
and Dad used to go
big
there.
hotel, big resort, and they put me up 2 weeks, and I stayed at the hotel, and it was kind
What
of fun.
fun.
Yeah. And Amanda came along, and she did the Some Enchanted Evening remount.
Well,
up
what do
there.
you guys got going on now? Because you've got only
You know,
till
we have a
December
lot.
2nd, Smokey Joe's, but you've got a whole bunch of other stuff. You'll want to give a website or an email. How do you get tickets? How you get information?
Yeah.
Phone numbers?
Well, you'll want to see the Christmas show, Joy to the World.
Okay.
Joy to the world. No,
we
not
are.
that.
There is a lot of joy to the world going on, and even yesterday, I got a little joy from General Petraeus, who actually backed up Obama and Hillary on the
I
whole
saw that.
Libya thing. So these Republican guys who are going nuts are kind of backing off and grumbling. They
I was
are
a
really
little
out of
nervous. I
lunch.
mean, when I chose Joy to the World, I was feeling like things are going to be okay. And then election, I was like, maybe I should have done Oi to the World, but but we won, so it's Joy to the
We all
World.
got nervous. So, is Joy to the World basically a cabaret of songs? Is there a story with
It's
it?
a Christmas cabaret.
A
So you'll
Christmas
hear some
cabaret.
of your favorite Christmas carols.
But it's all done like in Manhattan transfer style, very tight harmonies.
very
I mean,
cool.
the musical element is Jeremy Ramey, who is the musical director for Smokey Joe's Cafe. What did you think about him on the piano?
Oh, I liked it. You know, it's you walk in this place and it's like it's just beautiful in the way it's laid out. And then you got this group of musicians down there, and then you had
We had a sax
everyone
player.
was the sax player, but though you had these singers. There was a lean African American woman who did the introduction. She was something else, and then they were all good. They were all great. But
Michael
there
was transfixed.
There was a guy in a yellow shirt. I don't remember which song he was, but he those are the two people that really popped
Young
out.
Blood.
Of me. Yeah, but they all were something
That's the
else.
name of the song.
Yes, that's the
and
name.
he is Youngblood. But yeah, his name is James O. And Sydney Charles, the black woman that you referred to, played Cats for us.
Oh, yeah.
She played the Grisabella role a couple years ago.
Their voices projected the most in there. I mean, of all the women singers, they were all good, but she really, her voice was a little.
You know, what's exciting about our space is we don't use body mics. We use, we have, 4 instruments. We have a piano, sax, bass, and drums. Do we have drums? Yeah, we have drums. Of course we have drums. Danny's on drums. But they don't use microphones, so it's all acoustic, and that's what's really special. You get to hear the real sound of vocals, and people don't... When you go to the theater or nightclubs, you rarely get to hear what someone really sounds like without amplification kind of thing. So
Right.
I think that's a plus.
You know, I apologize because I know Grant was looking for music. Then we didn't play any because we went so long with Jack Mack. Maybe we'll play it on the way out. And Grant has more.
What I wanted to say was this is the first year that we're doing a season subscription.
Yes, talk about that.
We sold 150 season subscriptions this year, our first year.
Excellent.
That's pretty good, right?
Excellent.
And Joy to the World is coming
good
up
because
next.
the rent goes up.
Oh, shush.
Incroyable.
You should pay me.
My eyes are rolling.
I have.
I mean, do you want to talk about Joy to the World a little
Yeah,
bit?
I want
yeah.
to hear some Christmas music.
There's nothing as much fun as a singer to sing really tight harmonies. It's really a lot of fun. There's 4 of us, and we sing some of your favorite Christmas songs like "Let It Snow."
Oh, the weather outside
Yeah,
is frightful.
I sing "The Man with the Bag."
Give us a little A Man with the Bag.
Oh, Mr. Kringle is soon gonna jingle the bells that'll tingle all your troubles away. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag, 'cause Christmas is coming again.
Yeah.
The
Christmas
man-
is coming.
Michael James is the man with the bag.
Are you?
I don't know what he's talking about.
For Christmas, I mean.
Okay.
Ho, 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 yeah.
No, I know it's a
Hey,
li-
Michael,
the
you're
thing-
putting on some weight there.
You're
What's
all-
the deal?
You're all probably
Oh,
wondering,
oh,
why are they
oh.
doing Christmas shows so early? Well, the reason why we do it
That's
so
not early.
well, it's usually
What time- what-
usually
what date
after
do you begin?
Thanksgiving. We start this Saturday.
Oh,
today.
November
We start. We
17th.
preview
We start today. It's a
Today.
matinee. It's only 2 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday. We have one
Right.
8 o'clock performance, I think, on the 24th. That's
Yes.
Saturday.
And the reason why we start early is
After
because we
Thanksgiving.
do it this weekend. So if we can get any reviews, the reviews will come out next weekend after Thanksgiving.
When
so
people
then
are
that's
planning
when.
their Christmas goodie gum.
That's right. And so in order to get tickets for Smokey Joe's Cafe or Joy to the World, you can go to www.theo/u.org, or you can call 773-347-1109. We also have this very interesting January Cabaret series, which will be running in January.
I can't wait for that.
What is that? What does that consist
I
of?
booked
Are
like,
you in that too, or
No, but I know some folks in it, and it's going to be very exciting.
I booked 4 acts for 4 weekends in January. Justin and Amanda Sings the Movies, a band called The Embraceables, which does a lot of 50s covers, and we're going to have a little dance floor and doing some dancing in there.
Cool.
Perpetual Possibilities, which is a new musical that a friend of mine wrote, Ethan Deppie. And we're going to highlight that and get some feedback on his new musical. And I'm really excited about a show called Freak Show and Tell, a science demonstration disguised as a circus sideshow.
wait a minute? So are these all separate plays, or are these just each consecutive weekends?
They're all separate events. Yeah, both.
Both.
All
They are-
separate events, separate artists. It's called our Cabaret series.